The goal was to create a calm, sunny place where light could flow through the space. In order to address the brief of light and calmness, we created the concept of le Lieu Clair, which translates to in the light space. To achieve this feeling of le Lieu Clair, we were heavily influenced by Japanese design. The apartment is located in the north of Paris, in the 18th district, at the foot of Montmartre. The name of this area is La Goutte d'Or. It's very popular and animated. The streets are full of people shopping for food at the market and local shops. My name is Edouard Doria Mafféïs. I'm the co-founder of Space Factory, a multidisciplinary creative studio that offers interior and furniture design here in Paris. Our clients wanted a space that reminded them of the place they grew up in the south of France. Curved pieces and a well-thought-out layout make it feel like light can flow through this space without interruptions. When we found this apartment, we knew it had potential, as it is on the top floor with a good layout. However, it hadn't been renovated since the 80s, and the materials and appliances were old. The layout of the apartment remained more or less the same, but everything else was changed. The old U-shaped kitchen was torn down in order to create a larger kitchen with cabinets that took up the entire back wall. We added a novel kitchen island for more storage and prep space. In the bedroom, we designed a custom platform for the low Japanese tile bed, some built-in storage and a desk. We shifted the walls of the toilet to create more space in the bathroom and make space for a laundry closet. We took the opportunity to curve the toilet wall in order to allow for better movement in the hallway. Finally, we tore down the ceiling and revealed a 3.5 meter high. It allowed us to add a lot of skylights to the apartment.
Hot damn! Jump on board for a wild ride into a world of colour, creativity, design and delight with this bold and beautiful issue of our magazine. First stop is Madrid, with Gone architects who are bringing bathrooms back, and sexy too. And then we have some Neapolitan magic for you with La Photosynthesi. Get ready to have your mind blown and your eyeballs elated with their imaginative approach to colour and design. Bellissimo! From the hot kitschy mess and magnificence of Memphis, Milano, to the pinky hues synonymous with the grandfather of Mexican modernism, Luis Barragan, we explore the language of colour, how colour and culture intersect and how colour builds desire too, with small home inspiration from Kuala Lumpur, Sydney and Naples, and a tour of Ricardo Bofill's Symphony of Terracotta and Turquoise, Walden 7. There's so much more inside, including expert advice on how best to welcome colour into the walls of your home, a typewriter with nipples, and nudie Rudy rugs. Wild! Subscribe now for free worldwide shipping.
The building is from around the 1900s and it was originally a residential building for workers in the area. Upon entering the apartment, you are greeted by a small entrance. The space is defined by the terracotta arch, which has storage on either side and hides the electricity box. In order to give utility to every inch of this apartment, we extended the entrance to the hallway and created a custom storage bench for shoes. The bench is simple and sleek, with the same terracotta paint as the arch. This was the only space in the entire house that didn't have natural light, so we installed recessed lighting as well as a plateau sconce that doubles as an art piece. You enter the sun-filled living room through the terracotta arch frame. We took advantage of the height of the room and created a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf made out of a white-coated steel and plywood. This large piece displays the owner's prized possessions, such as books, artworks, and objects that hold special meaning. The only artificial lighting in this area is a wallpaper lantern and blends perfectly into the space. A projector screen was installed on the ceiling and can be lowered in front of the window. A reupholstered Togo sofa sits right below the angled skylight and in front of one of the windows, making it a nice sunny spot to relax and enjoy the Parisian view. The owners love to sew and create things in their spare time. So we added clothes storage to the bottom of the shelf for their materials and sewing machine. The corner was the perfect place to add a curved desk, handy for working from home. We updated the windows to double glass panes that make this a totally quiet space in the middle of the busy city. In between the two windows, we took advantage of the slanted walls to create some clothes storage that doubles as a space to display personal objects and artwork. We created a magnetic cover to hide the radiator below the window. It can be easily removed for quick access. The vibrant yellow kitchen was designed to feel like you're in a cafe. The different shades of yellow add depth to the space. In the space around the old fireplace, we added a niche with open shelves and a designated coffee corner. The cabinetry comes from IKEA, with custom fronts from Plum Living. Installing upper cabinets was always out of the question. It would have made this place feel very crowded. Instead, we kept the wall minimal and added some simple white wall lights. The owners are both big on cooking, so it was important that the kitchen could have full-size kitchen appliances. So the kitchen has a large sink, a full-size oven, and an induction hob with integrated exhaust fan. The centerpiece of the kitchen is the yellow curved kitchen island. It has a lot of storage below and a lot of space to prepare meals above. Both of the countertops and the backsplash are made out of light-colored quartz stone. It works well with the yellow and is heat-resistant and easy to clean. Above the island are some red pendants that the owners brought back from a trip to Hong Kong. The kitchen is a step up from the living room. The step gives a sense of separation between the areas. The mirror reflects the parquet floor and softens the transition between spaces. The dining area sits on the other side of the kitchen island. It features an extendable IKEA table that can host up to 4 people. The bedroom is on the other side of the hallway, away from the noise and activities of the rest of the house. The integrated bed frame and closet are made entirely out of plywood. We installed a large top-to-bottom closet that took advantage of the high ceilings and goes down past the floor of the platform. Walking up the steps to the bed offers a sense of ritual and separation from everyday life. The bed was designed to make a regular queen-sized mattress look thinner, like a Japanese futon bed. Because it takes up most of the space in the room, it feels like one big piece that hugs you. On either side, push-to-open compartments act as side tables for phones and books. The bed is raised up through a hydraulic system to reveal generous amounts of storage underneath. The owners needed a second desk for the rare times that both of them had to work from home. So we designed a slim table against the wall with a pull-out keyboard so they don't have to sit close up to the monitor. At the entrance to the bedroom, we installed mirrors to reflect the space and conceal the boiler. The bathroom was kept visually simple. The vanity is a floating cabinet made from waterproofed waxed plywood. We integrated the curved mirror into the glass partition, so the mirror can be used on both sides. The smoothed waxed concrete flooring was also used for the steps leading up to the shower and the inside of the shower. Raising the entrance means that the owners can fill it like a bathtub and turn it into their own onsen. At the entrance to the bathroom, we hid a laundry space behind some plywood doors. It is a tall space that has storage for cleaning supplies. the toilet is behind a sliding door in the hallway. We installed the smallest Japanese toilet we could find, which features a heated seat and a bidet. We decided to anchor the rooms with furniture that were low and close to the ground and below eye level. This made the space feel less visually dense and helped bring attention to the tall ceilings and skylights coming from above. Our philosophy is to treat a small space not as a restraint, but as a way to be creative. It is very joyful to design a small space where everything can find its own spot. Upgrading tiny spaces is like giving forgotten corners of the city a second life, with a splash of joy and imagination. It's a smart, sustainable way to create cozy, clever homes that make urban living vibrant, affordable, and full of character. Proof that a space can be more than small with big ideas.
Sign up to our newsletter for subscriber-only content and exclusive offers. Visit nevertoosmall.com/subscribe.